Hey guys, what's up? Paladin here. How you guys doing? Doing good? I hope so. Anyways, so yeah, I didn't give a Money in the Bank review, and I forgot to do it honestly, and then it kept stacking, and the days literally just kind of kept stacking up. So I'm gonna do a quick review of Money in the Bank, like a very quick one. And then after that, I'll actually give my predictions on Battleground. I figured since Battleground is coming up, I'll do it like all in one video. It'd be a lot simpler to do. So I'm only gonna name. I'm not this isn't gonna be like I said. This is gonna be a quick review. I'm not gonna do all the times and explain more opinions on the matches. I'm literally just gonna name the match and then give it a review. And at the end of all the matches, I'm gonna give the entire pay-per-view a review. I'll also probably have an annotation to where you can skip this if you want to and just go to my predictions of Battleground. Oh, I'm gonna have a little mini rant in this as well, so that'll be fun. But anyways, so first match was the Usos versus Luke Harper and Eric Rowan for the tag team championships. Yeah, that was a alright match, and I do believe I will give that about a good solid 3.5 out of 5. It was a pretty good match. It just wasn't anything super spectacular, but it was a really good match. I usually only give 4s and 5s, and to really matches that I really thought were really really good. Paige versus Naomi. I guess I should say who won. The Usos won the first match. But yeah. And Paige versus Naomi. Paige won. And I give that match like a 3. It was alright. Adam Rose defeated Damian Sandow in a very quick match. That match happened? I don't even remember that match, so I'm not going to give it a score because I didn't know that match happened. I must have honestly it says 4:02, okay? I'm going to say the time for this one. It says 4 minutes and 2 seconds. I probably wasn't even paying attention that entire fucking time. I don't know. I don't remember that match happening, honestly. So I'm not going to give it a review. Seth Rollins won the Money in the Bank ladder match for the World Heavyweight Championship contract. And a lot of people weren't too happy about that, especially with the way he won. If you also want to know, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, Kofi Kingston, Rob Van Dam, and Jack Swagger with Zeb Coulter were in the match. Honestly, I would have loved it if Ziggler won. I would have loved it if Ambrose won. Those were my actually top 2 picks, actually. But no, I believe Kane came out and helped Rollins win. And that just... I don't know. The overall match, though, I will say, was really, really good, and I'm going to give it a 4 because it was a good match, but it was just the way it ended was fucking stupid. More on the ladder matches later on. Anyways, so Goldust and Stardust defeated Ryback. This was a okay match. I'm going to say a 2.5. I give it a 3 actually. Now that I think about it, they put on a decent show. Rusev with Lana defeated Big E Langston by submission. There were good. The match for the most part in the beginning was kind of boring, but I mean all right. I'll give it a 2.5. At most, because the rest of the match was all right. Layla defeated Summer Rae. See, I don't even barely remember this fucking match because I wasn't really interested in it. I don't think it wasn't as good as the Paige versus Naomi, so I'm gonna give it a 2.5, maybe a 2. John Cena defeated Kane, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, Alberto Del Rio, Sheamus, Bray Wyatt, and Cesaro with Paul Heyman for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. I guess I should say WWE at the front of that, but again, I'm gonna say this every single fucking time. I hate the name of the 2 belts united. It should just be called the Unified Championship. But no, it's not. It's called that, which just makes it sound like you're fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship. I honestly should have made a rant video when that name was announced, because I don't think my point has gotten across yet of just how stupid that fucking name is. But anyways, sorry for the cursing and stuff. I curse in all my videos though, but I'm really sounding like I'm really pissed off. It's because I really hate that fucking name. That name is stupid. Also, to my mini rant, I have actually, I guess, a couple of rants in this video. I hate John Cena winning the championships over and over and over and over and over and over. It's really annoying. What is WWE? Is he like your default pick if you can't decide who you want to win? Like, okay, let me tell you something. Roman Reigns could have won this match. Randy Orton could have won this match. Sheamus could have won this match, even though he has the United States Championship. Bray Wyatt could have won this match, and Cesaro could have won this match. I'm not going to say Del Rio because I don't like Del Rio anymore. I liked him for a little bit, and then he just got really stale, and I don't care about him anymore. So yeah, that, he doesn't deserve to win all these. What is he at, 16 now? 16 championships, really? Really, WWE? Just cut it out already, man. Do you not realize, like, I don't understand why people... Ooh, I should just make another rant video about John Cena, honestly. But I don't even understand why people like John Cena still. Like, the crowd, actually, as of recent, gets behind John Cena from time to time. Instead of just outright booing him, which was like last year. Everybody just booed the shit out of him. Or even before that, actually. He just got booed a crap ton. People, stop liking John Cena. He uses the same moves all the time. The only time he did anything different was with CM Punk, and that's because CM Punk did different stuff during those matches too, which CM Punk generally always has some sort of different moveset though, which is why he's a better wrestler than John Cena. But yeah, I'm sorry, just no. He does the same shit all the time, gets beaten the shit out of, goes into Super Cena mode, also known as Superman mode, and just wins the match. Boom. Yay. Anyways. Oh, and I guess this leads into the next rant. So yay, rants back to back. If you guys don't know, the last Battleground pay-per-view was at Buffalo. And that's where I actually live, in Buffalo, New York. Just so you guys know. And last Battleground, if you guys don't know, was voted the worst pay-per-view of last year. I hate myself for almost kind of going to that pay-per-view. But, I guess it was okay, because it's like my third pay-per-view I think I've gone to, maybe my second. And, alright, I said, fuck it, let's go watch it, because, you know, it's a pay-per-view. Oh boy, that pay-per-view was just bad. Honestly, did I do a review of Battleground? I think I did. And if I did, honestly, whatever I gave the pay-per-view in total should be a lot less than whatever I gave it. Honestly, it should be like a 2 out of 10 pay-per-view. Oh, holy shit, I forgot to say that. I was ranting about John Cena. I guess overall Money in the Bank can get like a I'd say 6.5, maybe a 7 out of 10. But anyways, back to what I was saying. As the total, you know, review of that pay-per-view. But yeah, so that really sucks that Battleground was in my hometown, and it was also voted the shittiest fucking, you know, pay-per-view of last year, which blows ass. And now we have flash to 2014 Battleground, which is a lot earlier, because Battleground last year was in October, I believe. But anyways, so, the match card, you know, for this pay-per-view, is 1,000,000 times better than the last one. Holy shit, this Battleground is going to be amazing. And it pisses me off that it is, because, you know what, I've even said this to my friend that went with me to Battleground. Let's just pretend the first Battleground doesn't even exist. Let's say this is the first official one and ignore the first one, okay? Let's just completely ignore that happened, alright? Moving on. This Battleground, though, as my prediction video finally is starting off. Yeah, so let's get into it. I'm actually just, yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm going to stop ranting and just get on with the match card and give my predictions. Alright. So, first match was Cameron versus Naomi, or, well, will be Cameron versus Naomi, I guess I should say, in a singles match. I feel like this, yeah, it's a pre-show, okay. I don't know why Wikipedia, see, I'm reading this off of Wikipedia, and they have, like, a little cross next to the one, and I'm like, what the hell does that cross mean? And it's like, oh, it's a pre-show. It would have been easier if you guys would have just said pre-show or kickoff, because that's what it used to say on Wikipedia, and now it just says 1 with a little plus. I don't particularly enjoy that. I used to like it when it was typed out, but whatever. So Cameron versus Naomi is going to be the pre-show. It is ridiculously obvious that Naomi is going to win this. If Cameron wins, I think I will give up on life. It's not that serious, but I'm just saying as a joke. Let's just say I don't really like Cameron. I really don't like her gimmick. I really don't like her in general. She looks like a very annoying person. I don't like her on Total Divas either, which I haven't watched Total Divas in a while, but I really didn't like her there. And she's a very shitty wrestler. So yeah, I hope Naomi wins, because Naomi is pretty much the female Kofi Kingston, and I don't think we've really had a really good high flyer female wrestler in a while. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Naomi, and she better win. And yeah, I hope that goes well. Really interested to see that match, actually, sort of, just so I can see Naomi just beat her ass in. Honestly, now that they're broken up, I wish they would release Cameron, honestly, because I just don't care. Anyways, so now after that, because that's the pre-show, I'm going to kind of go from bottom to top again, as I've always explained in my prediction videos on the Wikipedia listing, because they don't know which order the matches are going to go in, and they just list the first announced matches, first, and then the later ones get announced, and they put those on the bottom. So I'm just gonna do these in from bottom to top, but this isn't the exact order that the matches are gonna take place in. Obviously, you won't know that until the pay-per-view actually happens. So yeah. The first match that is listed here on the bottom is Jack Swagger versus Rusev in a singles match. I really, like I said, I'm going to keep talking about this, besides the pre-show, which I didn't even know was there until just now. I'm really excited for this match, these matchups. They're all really fucking good. Like, this is just mind blown of how much better this Battleground is compared to the one that we don't talk about from last year. But anyways, yeah, I really want to see this match happen. I think it's going to be a really great match. It is just the plain singles match, which kind of sucks. I would like to see some weapons involved, but whatever. It's fucking America versus Russia, aka kind of Bulgarian. I don't even, whatever, that too. So yeah, I think it's Bulgaria. Am I correct on that? I just, whatever. The Bulgarian Brute Rusev. Anyways, oh, something I'd like to quickly rant about Rusev. So many rants in this video. Please stop showing WWE. Please stop showing Vladimir Putin in his fucking Titantron. That makes absolutely no sense, and I'm pretty sure the Russians don't even really like him that much either. So moving on. Nobody likes him. Besides, I guess, some Russians that follow him. I don't know, whatever. Moving on. Next up is Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. Holy hell! That's going to be a really great match. I'm already predicting that that's going to be a 4 out of 5 match. It's just, they're both so good. I can't get over this. I'm pumped. I'm hyped. I'm excited for this Battleground. It's going to be in 4 days. It's the 16th of July. By the time this gets uploaded, it will probably be Friday, which will be the 18th. So in 2 days, because today is Wednesday. But yeah, I'm really hyped up for that match. I think it's going to be really good. So yeah. I should have a hype bar, shouldn't I? You know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. For each of these matches now, I'm going to introduce, because for my predictions, I don't really have anything too much else to say other than, yeah, I'm excited for this match. I think it's going to be good, blah, 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 blah. While with the reviews, I explained the match, and then I also, my in-depth reviews anyways, I explained, like, how I feel about the match, well, how I felt about the match, and, just, why am I losing train of thought? How I feel about the match, and I give it the actual rating, the review. There we go. I don't know why it took me a minute to think about that. Anyways, so, yeah, I'm gonna give it, like, a hype meter, I guess, out of 10. So for this match, I'm gonna give, Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins like an 8 out of 10 in terms of hype. And Jack Swagger versus Rusev, I'm going to give it like a 6.5 out of 7, maybe a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. And Cameron versus Naomi, I'm going to give it like a 5 out of 10. But that's just because, whatever. Next up, on the bottom from top, we got Usos, Jimmy and Jey Usos. Jimmy and Jey Uso, I was like trying to breathe. I'm talking like so fast and I'm forgetting to fucking breathe. The hype is too strong with this video, so I can't breathe. Anyways, so the Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso, they're the champions versus the Wyatt family. It's Eric, Rowan, and Luke Harper again. This time in a 2 out of 3 falls tag team match for the championships, dude. What the hell was with the last pay-per-view that we shall not speak of last year that I went to live? Anyways, holy hell. The hype for this, I'm going to say, is about the same as Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, though. I'm going to say, like, 7.5 out of 10, not an 8. But, like, that just sounds awesome. It sounds really, really awesome. Anyways, guys, by the way, you should realize that anything higher than, like, a 5, maybe a 6 or higher, is generally a good thing. When it comes to the hype meter. When it comes to reviews, anything higher than a 6.5, I think, could be stated as maybe a decent or a good pay-per-view. Anyways, so moving on, we got AJ Lee versus Paige. This is a 9. Straight up, it's a 9. It's a fucking 9. I've been wanting to see this ever since Paige debuted in WWE and out of NXT, and she, you know, got in the ring with AJ. And the second, like, oops, sorry about that if you guys heard that. I'm, like, resting on my, like, clothes drawer thing because my computer sits on top of that. But anyways, you know, ever since I saw them get in the ring and everything, and I was just like, oh my god, this is going to be so pumped. I'm going to be just hyped up for this match and everything. And it didn't happen because AJ took a break off, which was understandable because at that time, she was wrestling for, like, about a year straight. Like, I'd say not every pay-per-view, but almost every pay-per-view, and then pretty much almost every Raw and SmackDown and stuff. She had a lot of matches. So they needed to give her a break, kind of like what CM Punk did, I think after WrestleMania. Yeah, it was after WrestleMania 29. He kind of took a break and then came back because he just had way too many injuries and he was sore and stuff and he needed a break. But yeah, I'm really hyped up for this match. I haven't been saying who's gonna win, have I? Wow, I feel stupid. So out of Jack Swagger and Rusev, I think Swagger's gonna win. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, I want Dean Ambrose to win, but I think he's gonna get screwed, so Seth Rollins is probably gonna win. I want Eric Rowan and Luke Harper to win the tag team match. Anyways, moving on to AJ Lee and Paige. Sorry that was a little unorganized, guys. I typically am during this, but whatever. It's going to be a lengthy video anyways. Especially since I did a mini review of Money in the Bank. But anyways, so yeah, AJ Lee versus Paige. I think I want Paige to win really badly, to win it back. But what I really want to happen is I want them to have a long feud of just, you know, Paige wins the championship back, but then AJ, the next pay-per-view, wins the championship back, and then Paige wins it, blah, 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 you know, and then just goes back and forth. I kind of like that. I don't know, maybe some other people might like that. I'd be happy over that, because we'd get to see a lot of awesome Divas matches. Because honestly, the only good Divas right now are AJ, Paige, Naomi, and Natalya. So yeah. That's my opinion anyways. Those are the only good ones in my opinion. Oh, well, Alicia Fox is actually pretty good. She's a little underrated. I'll give her that. Bray Wyatt versus Chris Jericho, Y2J, in a singles match. I'm going to say I was really hyped up for Chris Jericho to come back, but I'm going to say like a 7 out of 10 because the feud is really random. And plus, I haven't really been watching Raw too much, but I've been doing a decent job of watching it. At least I've been watching it, you know. I watched, like, I think 2 episodes of Raw since the last pay-per-view, compared to me never really watching Raw that much anymore and just watching the pay-per-views. And next up, we've got the 20-man Battle Royale for the vacant Intercontinental Championship. I think, honestly, Wade Barrett is going to come back, though, and then just take it from whoever has it. But oh my god, there's so many possibilities in this match. So we've got Alberto Del Rio, Big E, Bo Dallas, Cesaro, Curtis Axel versus Diego, Dolph Ziggler, Fandango. Sorry, I had to do that. Heath Slater, Kofi Kingston, Rob Van Dam, R-Truth, Ryback, Sheamus, Sin Cara, The Great Khali, Miz, Titus O'Neil, Xavier Woods, and Zack Ryder. Holy shit, why is Zack Ryder in this match? Anyways, I wonder who's gonna get eliminated first. Or Heath Slater, one of the two. Anyways, so wow. Who do I want to win this? First of all, the hype meter, I'm gonna give it like a 6.5, maybe a 7 out of 10. I'm not really too interested in this match, but it's still something very interesting to have on a random ass pay-per-view. It's a 20-man battle royale for a championship. That's pretty cool. Honestly, Dolph Ziggler is obviously going to be a #1 pick for me. Then I'll say maybe Curtis Axel and Ryback, one of the two, because I'm just a fan of Ryback, but Curtis Axel had it before, but they didn't really do anything with it. Do anything with him when he had it, and I wish they kind of did. Cesaro is another top pick, though, so he's my #2. Jesus, man, I'd say it'd be kind of funny if Sheamus wins it, and then he has, they got the U.S. and then the Intercontinental. That'd be kind of funny. I wouldn't say he's a top pick, though. Maybe my 4th pick. As for my 3rd, though, I'm gonna say Bo Dallas, possibly. I'm gonna say Bo Dallas, even though I like Bo Dallas as a wrestler. I just don't like his gimmick. His gimmick is the stupidest thing ever. It's laughable, it's funny, but I can't take him seriously. It's not like I hate him, I can't take him seriously. And number 5 for my picks, I'm gonna go probably RVD. I think I'm gonna go up to like 6 or 8. Then The Miz. I'd say maybe The Miz before RVD, though, so maybe swap that around. Number 7, I think this is 7. No, because I said The Miz, so I'm already at 8, yeah. So I think, I don't know, whatever, 8. I'm just going to say 8. I'm going to say, jeez. Damn. I don't know. I'm going to say, fuck it, Sin Cara, why not? I don't know. He probably won't win at all, but whatever. I like the new Sin Cara. He botches still from time to time. We all know it's Hanako, but he does a decent job as Sin Cara, so whatever. And then finally, our final match, we have John Cena, the championship, versus Kane, Randy Orton, and Roman Reigns in a fatal 4-way for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. There is one thing that I've noticed about this pay-per-view that kind of pisses me off. There's only one match where weapons can possibly be involved, and it's this match, because Fatal 4-Way is kind of like a triple threat. I'm pretty sure no DQ is also in the rules of a Fatal 4-Way, so that's the only match that we can possibly see weapons in, which kind of sucks. And honestly, I think we're only going to see maybe 1 or 2 weapons thrown in. As for the hype for this, I'm going to give it like a 7.5 out of 10. So the most hyped match that I have is AJ Lee versus Paige, which is ironic. It's a Divas match. And then after that would be Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. But yeah, for this match, John Cena's probably going to win it. I don't see how he's not going to win it because it's John Cena. But whatever. If I had to pick who I really would want to win in this match, I would say obviously Roman Reigns. I think Kane and Randy Orton are not going to get along during this match, and they're going to have a feud. If John Cena gets beaten up enough, I think Seth Rollins will come out. I think he will. So yeah. Unless Dean Ambrose comes out and screws him over, which I think is actually probably going to happen. What I think is going to happen is John Cena is going to be injured, or at least badly hurt, and Seth Rollins is going to try and cash in on him, but Dean Ambrose is going to come out and interrupt and blah, blah, blah. They're going to fight and just all chaos and stuff after the Fatal 4-Way and stuff. Overall, though, for this entire pay-per-view's hype meter, I'm going to give it like 8 out of 10. So, yeah, I'm pretty hyped for this pay-per-view. So, yeah. Oh, boy, let's see the time on this. I have not had a wrestling video this long in a while. But it's understandable. I did a mini review, plus, a predictions video all in one. And if you're just watching the predictions video, then this is going to be a lot shorter for you by like a good 8 minutes probably, honestly. So yeah, thank you all for taking the time to watch the video, and maybe you agreed with me on some of my choices. And if you did, be sure to maybe possibly subscribe, but definitely leave a like on this video, and comment down below also your thoughts and opinions, and yeah, subscribe for more and stuff. I already said that, didn't I? I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Peace!